Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. It's your girl Christina. This video is coming out later than I wanted it to, I'm not gonna lie. The end of September felt defeating. I was constantly playing catch up. It all started in Mexico City when I caught the C word. And I didn't realize I had it until I got home, which then I quarantined for a couple of days. So hopefully not to spread it to my husband and son. The goal was to recover quickly for my son's first birthday, and I did. But that meant a lot of my energy in the coming weeks was spent on last minute planning and running errands, and the only reason I'm telling you my life story is that I struggled last month. It reflects in my planner. I didn't use my planner as much as I should have. So yeah, I've been playing catch up since I got sick. I've fallen behind on work, house chores, and even recording these videos. So I do apologize. I will make it up in November. So let's go through my planner and recap this month. So first things first, the big goal of September was not spending, and I'm extremely proud of how I did. When I shared this monthly goal with you all, I mentioned the inspiration came from Ann Patchett's book, These Precious Days, which is a collection of essays. The big question is, did I stick to my plan of no frivolous spending in September? Sure, I did. But as you can see in the monthly overview, this black dot here represents if I did any spending, and I did on the 25th, Monday. I'm not too proud of my reasons for that purchase. It's very similar to the part in Patchett's essay when she was talking about justifying a purchase. Like, did she have to buy books? No. She could have gone to the library. She could have reread the books that she already owned, but no, she justified the purchase and said, no, I want to buy books. So that's kind of what happened in the moment. I justified my purchase. See, I had a wedding to go to, and the clothing attire was a gala, and there was a color requirement. It was shades of blue, yellow, gold, and silver. Okay, I realized a week before the wedding that I didn't have any dresses in those colors, let alone a dress for a gala. I looked up one of those like wedding dress rental spots and picked out a navy blue pantsuit. The top was like a tube top, and then the bottom flowed into a wide leg, and I thought, this is perfect. I quickly ordered it without taking a second look at the dresses I already owned, and sure enough, the navy blue pantsuit came just in time. I put it on, and I didn't like it. It did not flatter my figure. I hated the fit, even though it was in the right length, but I didn't like the wide leg pant look on me, and I obviously didn't have time to look for another dress, so I had to turn to my closet, and I saw that I had a black pantsuit that was very fitting. I was a little nervous wearing this because black was not on the list of colors, but I thought, we're gonna be inside. I don't think they'll be able to tell I'm wearing black. It could very well be navy blue. It ended up being a very lovely wedding, and fingers crossed, I'm hoping that the bride didn't notice my black attire. Looking back on the month's one and only impulsive purchase, I'm disappointed. Like, it was a day of weakness when I thought ordering this dress would save time and stress, but I just wasted money. So lesson learned, when it comes to parting ways with consumerism, it is a mindset that is hard to break out of. I mean, everywhere we are, right? There are advertisements, marketing is happening at all times. I mean, when you're on social media, when you're watching TV, when you're out and about and you see somebody, right? If you see something that you like, you're curious, where did they buy that? I'm a work in progress, and that's why I relate so much to the essay, because right now I have these like arbitrary rules of like what I can buy and what I cannot buy. There will be a day when shopping isn't going to satisfy me the way that it does now. So this is how the monthly overview turned out. As I said, I struggled so much, especially in the last 2 weeks of September, that I wasn't utilizing my planner as I should have. I didn't get to complete anything I wanted to do. That's what this list here is. It's things that I wanted to do in September, but I didn't set it up. A date wasn't planned or anything like that. I'm going to migrate this list to October. Now, as for my weekly overview, I switched to Cloth and Paper's 2024 weekly inserts for September. I've said this before, but I feel like these are their new time blocking inserts. The bottom half of the column, let me find it real quick. Now, the bottom half of the column is the time blocking section, and then the top are just lines. And I used this top section as like a daily to-do list. These items don't necessarily have a specific due date, or I haven't allocated these tasks to a time slot. I should complete these tasks at some point in the day. There is a column here to the left, and I use this as my weekly running to-do list. I like that there's a small column here right next to that, and I just love that because it was space for me to check things off. I love the way this weekly setup looks. I used the Cloth and Paper time blocking stickers. This pack came with 4 colors, and that is stone, linen, I believe this one here is nude, and then this one here is saddle. In addition to that, I used the square page flags in the color nude and the spotlight stickers in linen. I mean, this week is beautiful, but it also took a lot of time because obviously I didn't do that the following week. I even stopped using the top section for my to-do list. It just, for me, gets confusing. Like, I'm not referencing this top section here. So my eyes are just going to this. Like, these are the important things, right? But all of it is important. If I'm putting it down on paper, it's important, no matter how small or big the task is. But yeah, I felt like my eyes were going only to the time blocking section, probably because I'm used to that. And I wasn't prioritizing these tasks up here. So even though these tasks up here are minor and don't take up too much time, like, I just wasn't paying attention to them. I like to have everything just in one place. I got back into it for the next 2 weeks and it worked out. But I wasn't like happy using this insert. So the different colors do not represent anything specific. It was random with how I placed it, and I just tried to break up the different colors. Then the last week, I didn't use any stickers. So I just feel like it's all over the place, which is fine because I learned some important lessons this month. One of which, it's possible to have too many stickers. Although like this is beautiful, let me go back to the first week because that's when I really went all out. Even this one is really nice. But although this is beautiful, it just takes up too much time. And maybe if I didn't get sick in September, my opinion would be different. I could see myself trying the time blocking stickers again, but maybe not these inserts. Like, I'm just not crazy about these inserts. Lesson number 2, many of you have been asking if I plan on using these inserts, and now I feel like I can give a definitive answer. No, I'm not using this. It doesn't work for me, but it may work for you. And lastly, don't get sick. Like maybe before a trip, I need to be a little bit more proactive before I go on a trip. I remember my dad or somebody telling me that before you go on a trip, maybe a week or two before the trip, you should take vitamin C. Anywho, that is it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one, which is my October plan with me. Bye.